to be out
Yeah,
at the latest 4:20. Okay.
Yeah, we
I'll
should
do my
keep this
best
one
to
to an
get you,
hour.
I'll do my best to get you out of there. But for now, if we just kick off the intro here, you know how we do it.
Get fucked up.
Oh shit! Fuck it. Nope.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we like to get fucked up and do fucked up shit. You know what I mean?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to possibly the greatest financial show that has ever existed on planet X. I'm joined by Eddie and Britt, all the way from the East Coast, coming to hang out and teach Lord how a fucking stock market works. Except today, there's nothing to talk about with stocks. The market's down, motherfuckers. We're giving it all to bots. Today is our bot space. Enjoy. Eddie, Britt, how the fuck are you, family?
Feeling good. Happy to be back. Laura, how you feeling? How was that date night last week?
Oh man, it was the shit. Let me first of all, number one, the first announcement is yesterday was actually our official 20th anniversary married. For our anniversary, what we did is we did probably absolutely unconventional, but the best. We rented a hotel room with a wonderful view. And we did absolutely nothing. We weren't on our phones, we weren't on TV. We straight up, it looked like Philly was.
We know what you did. You don't have to tell us. We know what you did.
It looked like, honest to God, I kept saying like Philadelphia is an aquarium right now. The way that we were looking at it, we just watched ship. We watched the whole world pass by, and we fucking did nothing, and it was beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great do nothing anniversary. That's the way to spend it for sure.
Yeah, dude, and not even like, oh, I got to be here at this time for this massage, or I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to do any. Guess what? I don't even want to go downstairs, order room service. I do not give a fuck. And it was beautiful. I have major breaking fucking news, and I think
more than the anniversary. Oh wow, exciting times. What do you got?
Right after our anniversary, that anniversary weekend, Gorgeous started a new job. She now works for Warren Buffett at Berkshire Hathaway.
Shut the hell up. How did wait? Isn't Omaha really far from Philly?
So she works for Trident Title, a title company that is one of Berkshire Hathaway's assets. You know what I mean?
Yes,
one of the things that they do.
Yeah, they own a lot of subsidiaries.
Wow.
Yeah, and so now she
it's not the real estate segment, right?
It is. It's the title company. Yeah,
I don't know how long, because Warren Buffett had recent news that he was going to start cutting off his real estate portfolios.
Well, as of today, he has not, and so
he has not.
My wife works for Warren Buffett. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably he won't cut it all off, so that'll probably definitely be the segment.
Well, if he does cut it off, he's keeping her for sure. But that is so amazing, Laura. Congratulations! I'm gonna text her as soon as we're off the show. That's amazing. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy. Now,
is she able to, like? I have a feeling that like Warren Buffett's companies have like great benefits and stuff. Was that like part of the package and stuff? We're going over there was getting all the goodies, the perks.
Well, I think this is where you learn how Warren Buffett keeps his money. You would probably be surprised to know that what I think is happening, because she's starting through a temp agency that just happened to put her there. And then after, I don't know, a few weeks, she'll be full time there. But from what she can tell is that they're going to have her sign an I-9. So I think that what happens is that everybody is a private contractor, so you don't have to offer benefits or do anything like that. What I'm trying to tell Gorgeous is that, like, love, I think that what's happening right now, God is doing at the universe or whatever, is that we are entering outside of our W-2 phase and entering into the I-9 phase, and that and like the things that we're not good at right now, we will be when it comes to like, well, how do you pay for the taxes? What do you do for the insurance? Like, how do you figure this out? And we may have been holding ourselves back the whole time by like, I have to have the W-2. I have to have the W-2. It may have been holding us back this whole time if we would have just been thinking with an I-9 mind frame. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, Lord. No, I completely agree. We just did our first taxes married, and it was, I don't know, we were shook. It's like we will never go back to a W-2 job, number one. Number two, when we do, we're never gonna do that they withhold. We're gonna do our own withholding, and we'll just have that money, grow it, and when tax time comes, we'll be prepared to pay it. But doing that, and the government is holding your money on, missing out on money that you could be growing and making work for you instead of just, sending it to the government to sit.
Yeah, it's tax season. So for everyone who thinks like, oh, I'm getting a refund, it's like, that's exactly what it is. It's not free money from the government. It's your money. That's why it's a refund. And you paid too much in taxes last year. So they're giving you a check of it back, and it's not free money. And if you could have made any amount of money using that during the year, then you missed out, and you should be looking at it like that. You should be mad that you're getting a refund every year, because that means you paid too much. You should want to be at zero, or maybe even pay just a tiny bit, like, a tiny.
Yeah, don't give me a refund. I want to pay exactly how much I owe to keep the potholes filled, to keep the state going. But when people are like, oh, this is the government, especially with Doge spending, I'm like, the government has no money, guys. This is your money. This is the people's money that they're absconding with. Same with the taxes. So yeah,
I want to be so wealthy that I don't get a tax refund. You know what I'm saying? The refunds are for the poors. You know what I mean? The refunds.
Yeah, the best income, surprisingly, the best income is not having taxable income. And so that usually means you don't have a W-2. So like that means you've somehow figured out a way to live off your loans, your interest, your investments, and figuring out how to limit the taxation. Because at the end of the day, the tax is like all over the place. It's taxed when you get paid. It's taxed when you spend the money. And then it's also taxed when they're printing money, that they're inflating their purchasing power away of your dollar. So
another thing,
all of those are bad.
We need to chill out on the taxes are property taxes. It's crazy that you can pay your mortgage, you can, buy your house, pay it off, and then you still are owing more in property taxes than most people make in a year. And some of these people are retired paying that, living on pensions, paying property taxes for homes that they bought in the 50s that have now appreciated to $1 million+ properties. But still, you're paying somebody's whole salary just in taxes to the state of California is insane.
Here's one in my area. School taxes, bro. Outside of your property tax, you got to pay a tax to the school. Anyway, my old thing is that Gorgeous is going to be learning, because they were talking about, hey, I hope you paid your school taxes. I'm like, sometimes. And then I'm like, sometimes I do. But she's learning a lot. What I'm excited about is that she's going to learn a lot about titles, about real estate, about like the different tips, tricks, things that we can do to kind of like maybe move in that direction.
Yeah, I love that.
So exciting, Laura. This is not when you said you had big news, I was not expecting.
That's great.
This
though.
Is huge.
It's an industry that'll never go away. Like, everyone needs housing, and like, it's just funny because a lot of catastrophes have happened over the real estate market, but it's always going to be there. It doesn't matter how bad it gets. It's like, if you're doing leveraging and stuff like that, you might be a thing. But if you're selling houses, or you're in the business of real estate, property management, any of the things it's like toilet paper, you're going to need it every day. Everybody's going to need it. And it's a good place to be right there. And congrats on sneaking the W9. I think we call it W9 over here. You guys, I9? Is that what you said it was?
I don't know. That's what they're having her. Let's find out together. What the fuck is an I9, right?
Okay.
It's employment eligibility verification. Oh no, never mind. It probably is a W2. The I9 is just the employment verification. Like you're showing up your papers. Show me your papers to show that you're legal to work here.
So we ended up going to Rolling Loud this weekend, bro, and it was a 2-day festival this time.
I was so mad that you guys didn't create content for that. By the way,
we did. We just got to edit it. There's a lot of stuff because we ended up going to an event on Friday at a dispensary. Like there was like a koi pond cabana situation behind a dispensary in LA, and
I think it was more of like a tree house, like koi pond, then a cabana. It was with a cafe and a smoking lounge and a store. It was really, you got transported to another location in the middle of WeHo.
We never heard about it before, but one of the mods from Loud Punks invited us out there. We ended up getting some VIP bands while we were there. So we were only planning on going one day, ended up going both days. And we actually did. Yeah, we actually vlogged a lot too. We got a lot of content on it, but
we got the very first ever. Loud Punks only. We got the lineup. And then, of course, Lord went back because so the first day they didn't have double XL. So we had to go back and secure you a double XL for day 2.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, dude.
I'll mail it with Gorgeous's congratulations gift.
Yeah, they got the entire festival listed on there, and it says Loud Punks only.
This is the first ever Loud Punks tease that they gave in the lounge, so I thought it was pretty sick.
Dude, that fucking rules, man. Thank you for that. I'm fucking stoked to get that shirt. I'm stoked to get that fucking shirt, bro. And here's the thing, 2 things. Number 1, I think white tees are fucking slept on. I don't think enough people make enough like cool merch with white tees on them. The second one, the biggest one that I'm disappointed now, are long sleeve white tees. I think long sleeve white tees are some of the sickest fucking merch that you can have. They're my favorite shit, and they're made so rare. And what's weird is that sometimes they're cheaper than the black shirts. So I'm shocked that people don't do it more. But
you know who did? Robin Hood just came out with the super slick feather white long sleeves, like basketball warm-up. So cool. Blood wore it for the earnings call, and I was like, that is a sick ass shirt.
I cannot fucking wait. Should we jump?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
make sure you guys look out for that content for sure. We'll be dropping some Rolling Loud, their vlog style content.
I can already tell you this is a good show because we haven't even gotten to the schedule. I guess right now I gotta just tell everybody. Let me see here. Let's give me a second here. Let me pull this up. Let's go to x.com. Let me go to my profile. But what I want to say is that we have a couple big things happening in our universe, in the AOU universe. The number 1 thing is let me if you're here, by the way, let me take care of that as well. If you're here, please like, comment, share the space. Eddie's already on top of it. Let's do it right here. Let me send it there. Let me send it to every motherfucker that hates me in their group chat because I shill my shit. Plot twist. If you do not want me to shill my space in your space, in your group chat, the best thing that you can do is block me or get me out of that group chat, because I promise you 100% every single time, without doubt, I am going to put my shit inside your group chat. I am that guy. I am in a group called CUM. I don't even know what it stands for, and you are getting that in there. Mint Pad artists. I love Mint Pad. You are also getting it in there. Aquamarines. I'm an aquamarine. That's why I have this ape. So that I could further my agenda. So here we go, and we're gonna send this in there, and bam. You know what? Let me buy your ape chain NFTs. Here, you also get that. Kick me. All right, so that's what I've done. I've shared it there. Now, the next thing that we have to do is go to my profile, and then now we can share. So let's see what I got here. Present. Did I pull it out on its own? Yes, I sure did. Share screen. Okay, and I think this is it. So sign up for tomorrow's space, by the way. It's I should pin that to my profile. Actually, the one that I'm going to pin to I'll pin this for now. But the one that I'm going to pin to my profile is going to be the next thing that I'm promoting here. Tomorrow. What did I just do? For the love of God. Here we go. Tomorrow, we're talking stocks, profits, JFK assassination, losses, beer, serious business, and not financial advice. You're definitely going to want to participate in that. And then the thing that I'm excited about, I want to say thank you, you two. I want to say thank you both. You guys have got me like fucking excited about stocks, and it's wild. And as soon as Eddie was like, "Hey, fool," sometimes they and Eddie doesn't ever say "Hey, fool" ever. That's me. But he's like, "Hey, bro," they broadcast these fucking things live, these earning calls. They broadcast all this stuff live. And I'm like, "Wait, what? Oh, I fucked up, friends. Let me
what
see.
happened?
Well, the thing is with this fucking StreamYard, what happens is that you have to share it as a PDF. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna say it's saying share screen, so we're gonna see if it lets me share this. So we're gonna see here. All right, we got El Dorado. So let me go share screen and see what happens. Does it pull it up? Does it pull it up? It does not. Damn it, that makes me mad. I fucked it up. I'll try to do it in the back end and then we'll put it. But next Wednesday.
We can save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, next Wednesday, we are doing the El Dorado thing with Robinhood. We are going to stream their stream. You're going to get our reactions. We will probably most likely have beers. And I hope we dress up for it, man. I honest to God, I hope that's what we do because I think it's going to.
I got my cowboy hat ready. We're good to go.
There's a lot of cool stuff too, man. Like Robinhood just did the March Madness thing, and X just allowed us to fill out a bracket on the X app as well. So make sure if you guys haven't, hit the little magnifying glass and find the March Madness thing. But simultaneously, two of my favorite apps in the world just decided to participate in March Madness. So I guess we're going to be all in on March Madness brackets this month. So
yeah, and we don't watch basketball anymore since we stopped really caring about entertainment. But I think that women's college basketball, or women and men's college basketball, is still not like entertainment. I think they're still actually playing because they're not like entertainment companies. So I'm excited. Who's your money on, Laura? You got your brackets filled out?
It's always going to be the 76ers. So whatever the 76ers are doing.
Laura, Mark, for NCAA.
For college.
None. Well, I mean.
What's the college out in Philly?
Well, you got UPenn. You got Temple. You got Temple.
Are any? I would have to look. I'm not. I
feel like UPenn would be on there.
Yeah, I think Temple for sure is. They're a D1.
Well, make sure you participate on the X too, because they're giving $100K to someone who can get close. And Robinhood is selling these event contracts for like 10 cents each, 15 cents each at the max. And yeah, it's pretty simple to navigate. And that's all leading up to El Dorado, where we'll be dressed up next week, Wednesday.
Rediscover the lost city of gold.
That's right. All right, so we gotta talk about this. This was crazy.
Let's take a look at noon.
Is this real? Is this real?
Tell me that wasn't amazing.
Yes. I'll talk to you about that later.
Hey, Blue.
It looks CGI though, huh?
How do you like your new physics engine? You like it, huh? Yeah, I bet. I know.
You're making
tactile feedback, rigid body, soft body simulation, super real time. Can you imagine just now what you were looking at is complete real time simulation?
No, it's not.
This is how we're going to train robots in the future. Just so you know, Blue has two NVIDIA computers inside.
Wally.
Look how smart you are. Yes, you're smart. Okay. All right. Hey, Blue, listen. How about...
Not impressed. Not impressed.
No, hold on. Keep playing it. Keep
Stop,
playing
Lord,
it.
it's so cute. I'm impressed.
That's all I have.
Oh, okay, that's fine. He doesn't say anything else. He basically goes, let's finish the keynote, and then Wally or whatever puts Blue, that's what they're calling him. He just puts his head down. He's like, he's like, no, it's okay, just come to the side, and he does. But you can see the movements right there, right? It really looks like CGI. Well, this is a collaboration between NVIDIA, the world's leading chip maker, Disney, and DeepMind. And so that Disney effect right there is like they're able to like create the development of these robots like in a software program, and then they download it into the robot, and that's why you're able to see it like that. I know, right? It's a little crazy.
It's rigid body with soft body movements. I'm like, oh, that's crazy because
so I want to make sure I understand this. So they kind of like they animate it, right? And so they take that animation and they drop that, they feed that to that robot, and then the robot does it. I'm still a little skeptical. I still feel like there was a guy with a remote control there.
Because Elon got you at the last one, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, that one where Elon, he had the Optimus pouring the drinks and interacting.
It was remotely controlled.
Yeah, I think they found out that was that there was people actually behind those ones. But this one,
I don't feel like it was though.
I don't know, but like even if it is, this is where it's headed to. It doesn't really matter about where we are right now, because wherever we're at right now with robots, it's the worst you're ever gonna see them. They will always get better. Every time you see them, like when that guy was pouring the bartending drinks, that was the worst he was ever gonna pour the bartending drinks. And every time he does it, it's gonna be better. And I just think that alone gives us a basis of like, wow, they're gonna be able to put real movements into these robots, and you're gonna be able to get to the situation of like all the problems they have with these bones and muscles in our hands and like grabbing stuff. They're gonna be able to really capture that in movements of my mannerisms, Brittany's and they'll be able to download our movements, put it on a software, download it into a robot, and these robots will be able to come out on stage with like freaking Kendrick Lamar and do a two-step and stuff like that. Like,
I'm
these
not
things
even thinking about that. I'm thinking this is amazing for the prosthetics industry. This is amazing for disabled people. This is amazing for these with mobility issues. I'm not thinking about a concert.
No, well, right now all they can do is entertainment right now. Like, it doesn't seem like any of them have done some productive stuff, but we have some more videos to get into, so we could judge.
But with mimicking the muscle movement and the skeletal, form of a human, I don't know. I'm excited for all of it.
So you like to connect robots with humans?
Gorgeous.
I say all that.
Yeah, dude, I'm down for that. Cybertronics, biohacking.
You want to put your consciousness into a robot and get
that meant that I could spend the rest of my life with Gorgeous. Absolutely. In the meantime, what I will for Gorgeous is always saying, I need two of me. I would love to send a robot out to go do my shopping. I would love to download all of Gorgeous's recipes and then like have that robot make it, and Gorgeous and I get to just chill. I want a maid is what I want.
This is becoming like the any Audi Severance kind of situation where they go to work for you. They go to that birthday party you don't want to go to, all the shit that you don't want to deal with in life.
And it creates abundance though, because what happens when your robot gets into your Tesla and the Tesla drives your robot to the store to pick up stuff, and then it comes back, and this whole 4-hour window of like you being at home, you were like able to be productive or creative. And I think that creates, or it solves a lot of the problems of whatever, depression, just anything that's going wrong in the world. If humans could be more creative and they have the more time to be creative rather than giving it to other people, it's going to go much further. I think like we're just watching it right here, but it's going to be a whole galaxy full of opportunity.
I also think it'll be a way for those who don't want to associate with the outside world at all to just be shut-ins and further close themselves off from society. But either way, it's a win for
I fucking I don't know, man. There's only one other thing that I wish that they would solve. If they could just fucking figure out healthcare so that I didn't have to be worried about, like, I got healthcare and I can go do what I want to do. I'd be happy with that. So make these robots fucking figure out healthcare, UBI. I think we're both on the opposite ends of that, as we always are. But yeah, man, I
think even just if we were tackling healthcare, like if you want to depend on AI and robots for healthcare, all you need to do is open up your chat GPT and listen to that right now. Like, that's already here. And it's like, what do you need to eat to feel better? Where's your energy? What you can put in exactly what you did today and why you're feeling like shit. And it's going to tell you why you're feeling like shit tomorrow. And I think like these simple inputs are going to fix the outputs. But if you don't listen to your doctor now, if you don't listen to your spouse or anybody now about how to get healthy, AI is not going to help you anymore. They might even tell you exactly what you need, and you're still not going to listen, because that's really there's a disconnect there.
I think AI has a place in the medical field for diagnoses, for innovation, but it needs to stay out of medical billing, because putting AI into something that is obviously its main objective is to cut costs for the insurance agency.
Why don't we make
AI medical billing?
Why don't we make an AI that's meant to cut costs for consumers? There's got to be, fight the system the other way, right? Mm-hmm. Let's get into our other thing here that you sent me. You guys sent me some good shit.
Some good shit is happening even when the markets are shit.
The robots are coming.
So let's check this out. What do we got here? This is from Figue. Our first customer case took 12 months. Our second customer use case took just 30 days. Helix learned high rate logistics with a single neural network. Don't know what that means. On Sunday, we successfully validated this on site at the customer. Let's see.
Lord knows where they got the beat from. Figure's a private company right now, but they've raised a few rings already.
These motherfuckers are moving slow as fuck. Any manager would be pissed off. These
But they can work 24 hours.
They can work 24 hours though instead of the 8-hour shift,
Yeah.
and they can and they don't require any more payments. Just maybe one maintenance guy.
I'm trying to see what the objective is for them. Is it to sort out the white things and let the boxes go? Because 24 hours of mistakes can also be costly. This guy's just fucking letting
slow motion is better than no motion, my friend.
He's just letting anything through. Like he does not. This guy is the epitome of I don't give a fuck about my job. They're not paying me anyways. Fuck this. I'm letting it all go through. I don't care.
The intelligence starts catching up. They're like, oh, I get paid the same either way. It doesn't matter. No, it's crazy though to even see this. This is real. This is what you expected in 2025 though. Like, you know, like 20 years ago, you were like, yeah, of course there's going to be robots. And it's like, finally the future looks like the future.
Yeah. We're getting there. Look, he let a box through this time. He's let another one pass. Ag this time. Oh. See the mistake in real time.
Identifies and positions barcodes, bro. You seen that?
Oh.
All right, he's missing out.
All right. How soon until we have to fucking fight these things? Seriously, like how many? What are we? 20 years away?
I hope I'm dead by then.
So it's not going to be us fighting them. It's going to be them fighting them. And you know, yeah, it'll be a little more scarier.
What's up, Manav? Gambler said, "Oh, now what the fuck is that little R2D2 looking at?" Is that about the original one? I think. Manav, what's up? Yeah, I mean, I see tons of mistakes. I get it. Look, this is going to be the first time that this happens. Now, Britt, I need you to bring up. I stopped sharing. I need you to bring up these Kardashian pics. So you said one of the Kardashians took pics with this Optimus. Totally useless pics, but it's just, I guess, meant to promote. Oh, look, a Kardashian's doing it. I'm a business owner.
I think Elon is maybe, Eddie's going to pull it up right now. I think Elon is maybe sold out a little bit on, you know, his robots, his Tesla self-driving.
What's funny is this is her second one.
And so it seems like they are paying Kim K to influence for them right now. Look at this shoot, though. I'm sorry. They killed it. Creative director killed it. Yeah, maybe it's not great for serious investors. Maybe it's not great for people who are really invested in Tesla right now. But just for, I don't know.
So who's competing with Elon on these robots? Because I was kind of hoping, who's competing with Elon on these robots?
So that figure one is one of their main competitors. I sent you another one for AppTronik if you want to pull up that one.
Okay, cool. We'll get to that one.
And then I just sent you the Twitter post of.
Okay, so let me see here. I'll pull it up.
Okay,
come on. What are we doing here? Guys, I'm married. What are you guys doing to me right now?
The creative direction of like it's somebody to sleep with. It's somebody to take your selfies like that. Like just look at it.
She's sexualizing Optimus,
look at it,
bro.
just,
But like, it's funny because obviously it's not showing any, like you saw Figure and you were making fun of the little thing that they can do, which is still a very big thing. But what is Optimus really doing?
That's what I tell my wife too. Go ahead.
Optimus is just right now. It's just a clout thing, I guess. It's like you drop an Optimus off at a celebrity's house and they can photo op with it.
Let's see what we got here. All right, let's share this. All right, let's see what we got. Jesus Christ. Just ass and robots is what it is. This is.
Do you like this?
I love the creative direction in this. I genuinely do. It's not good for Tesla investors, but if you want to have yourself talked about and you don't have much great talked about right now.
Oh wait, is this supposed to be a robot? Because her face.
What's funny is they have him positioned in the we just finished type of.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh wait, this is not the Kardashian. This is a robot.
Yeah, that's Kim K.
No,
that's why is her face all blurred out?
On the robot.
Why is her face all blurred out? That looks creepy.
Because they're creepy as hell, bro.
So what? See, if you got a robot, why do you need to take a selfie? The robot should be taking your selfie.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Oh no! Wow, so cameraman out of a job.
All right, he has a little utility.
He can be your lover, your work partner, whatever you need. I love the graininess. I love the zoom. I just really enjoy the hair, makeup, fashion. I enjoy it.
Manav said my generation is screwed.
Yeah. So all right, let's talk about the fashion real quick. Do you know who made this outfit? Like who's the designer here?
I don't know. Let me find the creative director for the creative director for this shoot. Let's see. Let's see what this says here.
What is Casper saying is, I guess Casper is the guy that shot this. When a product is cool enough, it doesn't need marketing. It becomes culture. Well, this is clearly marketing. Case in point, Kim K, Tesla, Optimus for Perfect Magazine. Humanoid robots aren't sci-fi anymore. They're status symbols. I personally love it.
I don't want them to be status symbols, though. I want them to be everyday, walking around, hanging out, doing shit.
All right, you train a robot. All right, how to train a robot? You're training a robot to kick it with you and Brit all day. How are you training it? What is it doing for you?
We're gonna walk the dog. Put the laundry away.
Lucy will fucking hate that.
Stuff. Everything. Lucy would hate that. Lucy would hate that. You're right.
But she would get used to it. I have to dress him up and shit.
All right. So the perfect robot for you guys is walking the dog, doing the laundry. That's it.
But I would also, I would. Why take advantage of just one autonomous machine when you can take advantage of multiple? It's like send your autonomous robo taxi to go work for you throughout the day. Have the robot doing the work at home, and then you go out and do whatever you want. You go be a tourist in your city or whatever.
Yeah, I'm down. All right, I'll take it.
You'll get tired of slipping.
All right. Do you guys want to play? Do you guys want to play the name the Kardashian? Did you pull up some Kardashians for me?
I don't have any Kardashians.
Right.
Pull up the AppTronik thing though.
You got it. We're gonna get into that next. Here we go.
And then there was another one where like the bike was riding itself too.
We're gonna check that one out as well.
A lot of backlash on this photo shoot. I didn't know people were really coming at her for sexualizing a robot. Are you kidding me?
That robot didn't even consent.
Wow. So that's what I'm wondering. Are you going to be nice to your robot, Laura? Are you going to talk to your robot?
Yeah, I'm nice to homie. I am nice to fucking Siri.
Laura's going to put his robot in a fighting ring to win money.
Even when she messes up bad, I still try to be very gentle. Like I don't want these AI bots coming after me. I get frustrated with Siri.
I'm not at all nice to Siri. I'm always nice to Grok. I'm always nice to ChatGPT. I'm never nice to Siri because I never use her, and she'll be like, how can I help you? Like, just listening to my conversation. I'm not saying anything to activate her, so I'll always be like, shut the fuck up, Siri. Stop listening to me, Siri.
Mind your business, Siri.
But I'm nice to all other ones.
What are we doing here? What?
I just wanted to show you, like, these have huge investors, Mercedes, Ark Invest, which is like Kathy Wood. She was like one of the first people on Tesla. All of these businesses, it's not just Optimus, bro. The robots are literally coming. Figue, AppTronik, Optimus. We just showed you the Wall-E version that NVIDIA is going into. I think even like GM is starting to, they backed out of their autonomous robotaxi stuff. Cruise, they had a partnership with Uber. They're going more directly straight with NVIDIA as well. So NVIDIA, which is usually known as a semiconductor stock, that would be a cyclical thing in the market, is becoming a real staying power, and they're making sure it doesn't matter which robots win. NVIDIA wins if any robot wins.
So I'm saying these look like the good guys. Like when we talk about the theory of them, these look like the good guys. The Elon Musk ones look definitely like the bad guys. They're wearing helmets and shit, like they're ready for war. These dudes are like, leave the humans alone, man. We're here to fucking help them. Look at me executing this task perfectly. I don't make mistakes.
Yeah, we're only seeing the robots that are going to be available for like consumption, mass consumption, but I want to see the ones that they're training for, that they're creating for war. I want to see the ones they're creating to take some of us out, take over countries like that.
Every technology comes with someone trying to make a product for the Defense Department, and this obviously the robots are going to be no different, bro. These guys are going to have guns, missiles. They already have them. They're not showing those ones on TV, on X every day, but we've seen a few of them, hop around a gym and do some crazy stuff. But these I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be taking some smaller jobs, cash registers,
but they're also going to be creating a lot of jobs as well. So that's why you need to learn how to prompt AI. You need to learn how to work with AI. I don't need to say you need to know how to build these LLMs, but at least know how to implement them into your everyday life.
A lot of jobs were lost when the internet came around, but a lot of jobs were made, and I think it'll be the same for AI.
All right, let's see the NVIDIA robot. Yeah, I mean, you guys, or maybe did we already see the NVIDIA?
Yeah,
robot?
the Wall-E
it's
one.
Crazy, though, even after this release, the stock price is not reflecting it, but I think it's just bad time for the market right now. If you can get in on this dip for NVIDIA, definitely buy this dip. 118 is crazy for NVIDIA to be at.
Yeah,
I fucking hate ads, and I hate the fact that I'm broadcasting an ad right now.
I can't believe you.
I know. Let's
nobody look. Close your eyes.
Yeah, and it goes on and on. These motherfuckers are going to get their jobs replaced by the robots we just saw. I just clicked it off. God damn it. Let's see here.
I mean, they're able to flip. They're able to have perfect balance.
This is some Matrix shit right here, man.
Yeah, this is when he pulls out all the robots right here.
Robots have the benefit of being able to interact with the physical world and do things that otherwise digital information cannot. We know very clearly that the world.
This is the whole announcement for the Wall-E.
I have a question. This little fucking robot, what's going to be the purpose of this tiny little robot? Like, what function is it going to serve?
I mean, it has 2 computers in it, so it seems like it could do a lot. But if it's able to follow around with you, I mean, it would be like having a little R2-D2 with you. And who knows where the capabilities go? I think right now they're just trying to put imagination into the
All right,
to
let's
the
start
world.
that over, shall we?
So Google, Disney, and NVIDIA.
That link up, that partnership, that synergy, great for this.
Too big to fail, right there, Laura.
So what are we investing in here? Like,
Lord, this is the best CD player you've ever seen right here, walking around.
All right, then he gets to the function here. They walk him outside.
Are you ready?
Does that cute little shit. Look at me. Look at me.
Today we're announcing.
I can just see the fucking IEDs getting fucking put on that little motherfucker, getting sent out, and boom.
Look at this right here. Pause it. This is Groot. This is the Groot chip right here. So they're funny. They're naming it after that
Groot
talking tree. Yeah, Groot.
Yeah.
And this is just another capability of like putting a chip into something and being able to download, the remember in Matrix where homie sat down and was like kung fu. Like that, he's just like downloading all these fights. Like that's what it's gonna be like. You're gonna be able to take like master lessons in a software program and just download it into these robots and really get some. I mean, it's scary how you can get some kick-ass stuff, but you can get a lot of useful stuff out of it too.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. Let me hear. Yeah, dude, robots are gonna be taking care of those kids, bro. Read my kid a bedtime story. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna be wild, bro. We are coming into
I just
wild
listened
times.
to this pod that said by the year, I think it was 2050, that only poor women are gonna be having babies. Like everybody else will be on surrogacy, but that will be a job and a role created for certain groups of people. Same with that. Nannies, that might be a thing of the past. Now you just have Optimus take care of the kids, put the kids in the bed.
One-time payroll fee. How much they're gonna cost, we don't know, but we know with technology things always get cheaper. So probably won't be able to afford generation 1 of Optimus, but you can probably afford Gen 7.
So you think that birthing is going to be a job? It's going to be like, ugh, I don't want to do this.
It'll be like the Handmaid's Tale, bro.
It's going to be like the Handmaid's Tale.
What was it? Robotic bicycle. I swear you guys gave me the link. I just can't find it. Oh no, this is a wild one.
Oh, the bicycle one.
Well, this is the I can't find the link that you gave me, but this what I'm about to show you is wild. Check this thing out.
Oh, this one right here. I just like it. Yeah, that. There you go. Look at the balance on that thing to do.
What is that, bro? Wow, that is wild. No sound. I don't know why I'm not getting sound. Damn, bro. All right, let me see what you sent me here. I'm going to let this play out, and then let me see what you sent me here.
No, that's the link from Jason.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, these are... I don't know what the use case for this is either. You guys would have to tell me. What do you need the bike for?
Okay, I got the
deliveries?
I got the bike.
That dog's about to mess him up.
Oh, this is it. No. This is Jason's status. When you said Jason, I thought it was the Jason. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
The Jason. I love that. Shout out NFT Hoarder.
Does it have volume?
Yeah.
Fine. We're probably not saying nothing.
Damn. So what happens if you get kicked on its side? What does it pop?
Well, what's going to be cool about all this stuff is because things are going to be autonomous. Like we're not going to have to risk so much all the time when we're doing things. Like there's a lot of dangerous jobs out there. I know you saw those astronauts that were supposed to be in space for 9 days. They end up getting stuck there for 9 months. And Elon brought them back. SpaceX brought them back. And it was something out of like a freaking movie, bro. Did you see when they landed? There was dolphins that came out the water and greeted them, dude. And like, you couldn't even write this in a better simulation. I'm not even playing.
We'll talk more about that tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, did you see that the fake media that NASA put out for the re-entry? We got to talk about that tomorrow.
No, I didn't. So you got to send me those links. All right. When it comes to robotics, what are our picks, our stock picks? What are we looking at?
NVIDIA, TSMC, Google.
Google's the cheapest Mag 7 right now too. So when you think of the Mag 7, it's the biggest 7.
Nope. Go back. What is Mag 7?
Mag 7. You got Apple, NVIDIA, Amazon, Google. Did I say Google already? Tesla.
It's the new Fang.
Yeah, it's like basically the new Fang.
Fang is done. Now it's the Mag 7.
Yeah, so the top 7 companies are basically all tech companies, and these guys, the cheapest one out of all 7 of them is Google, and Google is just killing it right now. I mean, obviously they got their hands in these robots. They've just acquired Wiz for about $32 billion. And it's Wiz is just a cybersecurity platform. So they're obviously focused on growing their cloud, but they're in all directions. Like Google's everywhere right now. So and for it to be the cheapest, it's kind of crazy. So I think that's going to be a great bet. Obviously, YouTube, they own YouTube. They have Waymo, the self-driving. Like Google's very underrated for a robotics play. But yeah, I mean, if you want the picks and shovels, you're probably going to want NVIDIA or Taiwan Semiconductor. Yeah, those are our basic picks over here.
So is it easy to invest in the Taiwan stuff that you're talking about?
TSMC, they're an ADR, and so they function the same as, like, it's a foreign company, so they still trade on Robinhood. They do have different rules for aftermarket. Like, I believe you can only purchase whole shares, or maybe you can't purchase ADRs outside of the market, but you can always purchase when the market's open. They're in fractional shares.
Yeah, TSM sitting at 174 today.
Now, yeah, you can buy that on Robinhood.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Give me just a second here, guys.
NVIDIA, yeah, and like there's a lot of these private companies coming up for bots and stuff. So if you're interested in that, you're gonna want to log into like EquityZen. You're gonna want to log into one of these private equity platforms that allow people who have already participated in some of the funding rounds to get liquidity. And so it's not always readily available, but you're able to catch things that before they ever go public. And you know, that's very risky, but it's also could be very lucrative.
Yeah, some other tickers to look up: ABB, Boston Dynamics, and I believe Intuitive Surgical. Intuitive Surgical is another one that's really good for medical.
I love it. Let me see what here.
The robots are coming. And we could also be in an AI bubble, bro. So this could all just pop, and they might not come for another 20 years, but they're still.
So that it's like it's not the real deal.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like you look back when internet blew up, and it was like you had that .com bubble where everyone was just starting these projects, and I can see a lot of similarities, but right now I feel like we got to wait for more IPOs, more SPACs to come out, and I think when that happens, that will be the sign that the market is a little tapped out of liquidity. And at that point, we would probably start looking somewhere else. But right now, robots, tech, it's all looking good right now. All roads lead to El Dorado, man.
Crazy. Back in the day, we used to watch these movies, and it would be like you have the robot driving you in your car, but we didn't realize the car would be the robot. Like it would be. You don't even need to have you could keep your robot at home, do the thing.
Yeah, I wonder what that's going to do for the price of gold. I guess we'll find out on Wednesday.
I just got a notification the price of gold is pumping. I just saw whoever posted recently.
Stop saying that. I don't want to hear about gold pumping. If you put $10,000 into gold in 2011, you would have $16,000 right now. Oh my gosh. If you put $10,000 into Bitcoin, you would have $140 million right now. So, don't tell me what.
That's a great point.
Well, the gold that is pumping is coming from Robinhood. You're going to want to make sure you check this out, and you're going to want to make sure you check out our live stream Wednesday, March 26th. We'll probably start a little early at 9 p.m. just to like get some forethought. You know what I mean? Have a couple beers, wait for it to kick in. Shout out our costumes and shit. And then yeah, man, we're gonna be having drinks and listening to the stream and seeing what's going on. This is I just had AI make this. I said 3 cowboys. I fed it the original image as well as the movie posters, and I was like, make it modern, make it sleek, and this is what it spit out. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it, mistakes and all.
What did you use?
ChatGPT.
Should have used Grok.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grok is getting better with the images now. It allows you to add an attachment.
Oh,
this is
cool.
sick, Laura. I love it. It looks like our album cover is about to drop.
Yeah. So that's the way that I had to make the flyers from now on. I just said, make me mixtape covers. And that's the way that it's been doing it. And so I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. Check us out tomorrow. We'll be back again, probably having beers, probably going over the market, definitely talking conspiracies. And it's going to be a fucking blast. Until then, have fun, be safe, do buy stocks.
Community service.
Yeah.
Do DCA.
Yeah, do DCA. And then we're gonna do this.
Yeah, we might get fucked up duck and do fucked up shit. You know what I mean?
We will see you tomorrow at 6:09 p.m. Have fun. Join the chat. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Bye.